Hello. So my name is Dr. Tracy Harrell, and he invited me here initially to talk about the National Black MBA Association. He also said, and can you talk about It's All Bigger Than Me Consulting? Oh, and can you help the group? And he said I have 5 minutes. So I figured if I can do all of that, but what I can do, since you're bringing together Black founders and Black funders, and this is all about empowerment. So what I said I can do is, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And so I had someone create a video for you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Black MBA has been around for 52 years, right? We focus on economic and intellectual empowerment. One of our funders is actually in the back of the room. My company is It's All Bigger Than Me Consulting, and Lisa has funded It's All Bigger Than Me Ministry because this is the ministry of the mind. It's about how do we show up for our people? How do we show up to pour into entrepreneurs? He just had an amazing presentation talking about how important it is that we pour into each other. So that's part of our presentation. I haven't even seen this version, so we'll watch it together. Let's see.
That's good.
Talking about the living power experience with positive intelligence. We're going to create a space for you to not only show up and get better, but we're talking about getting healthier, getting happier, getting wealthier, and getting wiser. We want to lay a foundation.
Do you want to get better? I trouble you with the question because one of the oldest sayings in the Western world, which all of us have heard used more times than we can ever count, is the statement of where there is a will, there is a way.
When the will is there, then choices are congruent with the will, and then the results are congruent with the will. So there's conversation, there's statement, but I see the will is missing because the result demonstrates that will is missing. So we keep speaking about, hey, we're trying, we're really working on it. The will isn't there. When the will is there, it happens.
You have to have the will. Do I want to be better? Do I want to be made well? And once I say yes to that, then the pathway to my healing and my wholeness start.
Success in your business is really about these 3 core muscles. We focus on the sage, our sage perspective, and our sage superpower, and then we really optimize this concept of self-command. Focusing on how you intercept your saboteurs. That too is a muscle. It is about mental fitness.
Be not afraid. We got to deal with these feelings because if we don't, it's going to get in the way of anything.
Choice means you can choose not. But if it's hard, well, what we have learned is how to be happy. But joy is anything that we choose. You just have to connect to it because it's part of your divine design.
Sitting health together. Gyms make 80% of their signups in January. And by March, they ain't seen them people.
That's the resolution. Resurrect the resolution.
The intentionality behind the journey is putting into practice those things that help you to stay focused on you. The only person that knows you is you. And so the intentionality around that is it enables you to be able to rise up every day and say, that today I'm focusing on this about me. When you don't process trauma, it builds up inside of you. And then that accelerates itself and it starts to look like, mental health issues, depression. And so when you're interacting with others, then that's what you're passing along to them.
Is this guaranteed to work? Is this scientifically proven? If you're human and you have a brain, because again, neuroscience is about the power of the brain. It's how the brain works. So what we get to do now is we get to say, guess what? Yes, and everything we've said is true.
And creating a pathway so that one can sit down and say, okay, well, this is how I'm going to approach this, so that we may be functional and productive and life-giving individuals to our communities, to our society. Being transformed from the inside enables us to also be a catalyst for change to those that we're in contact with.
If you want to change your life, this is how you do it. So we're bringing in transformational coaches. I'm bringing in the science around positive intelligence. We're also bringing in the spirit. We're bringing in conversations that allow us to truly show up in excellence. We're going to be at the New Beginnings Christian Fellowship. We're inviting people to join us for the Better Together Empowerment Series or for the Living Powerfully Experience. Do you want to get better? That's the question. Do you want to get better? Right. Raise your hand if you want to get better. Yes. Raise your hand if you understand this concept of living powerfully. That is within you. You get to choose. That last slide was decisions determine our destiny. So we get to decide how we're going to show up. And again, Lisa Smith is one of the founders she's the executive director of Washington State Micro, and they're all about helping us. So it's Q&A, time for Q&A. Does anyone have any questions? So it's a 6-week program. Yes, sir. Yes. So the National Black MBA Association also hosts a pitch competition. It's called the Scale Up Pitch Competition. Did I mention the $50,000 cash prize? So we're also going to be bringing in free training. So we really want to help each of you to tell your story better. So we're going to be partnering with BFF, and we'll figure out how the best way to kind of show up here for you. But what I'm most excited about is when you're pouring into yourself, you're actually pouring into your business. You heard our lead say that you are your most valuable asset for your business. And again, that's what I'm asking you all to do, or inviting you all to do, is to show up for yourself, pour into yourself. And again, this is about everything that you need to succeed. I heard this handsome gentleman here say that, he invests in his family. That's what we all do. So invest in your life, invest in others, and it's that ripple effect for your business. So this talks about what's in it for you. You might be saying, what? More freedom in your business, increase your profits, and 10 times your business goals. This is about being really confident of what's truly possible in your life. Living powerfully really is about showing up different, showing up in everything, and then having a process on how you identify your saboteurs, those things that have been holding you back. You amplify your mindset with superpower, and it's really about self-command. Guaranteed to work. Yes, sir. Where's that? So, yes, it is in Renton. So this is the next series is going to be in Renton. We're also going to be broadcasting it live, but I do have to say that if you're physically in the room, it's just a different energy. So we're expecting the room to be full. We have transformational coaches that will be there. When I say it's scientifically proven to work, Positive Intelligence is a book by CEO, 4 CEOs. Like, it's a process. It's the best-selling book that's been around for 20 years. There's a process that we as entrepreneurs bring into our businesses. So it really is about business and finance, etc. So it's going to be at the New Beginnings Christian Fellowship in Renton. It's also going to be broadcast online. So if you look up It's All Bigger Than Me, you look up the National Black MBA. So we kind of do stringer. So that's how you can reach us. So we are excited to put this into the universe. And yes, it will change everything. So if you can join us physically, starts at 6 p.m. It'll be 6 to 8. And then, you know how it is. Right. I got a coaches in the room. I got a bunch of experts to help you. It's about being confident. Science, we're going to have some prayer. And guess what? For anyone who's interested, you hear it is, believe in the science, it works. Okay. Oh, he's part of Black and Big. Did I mention that?
Working.
So you can find me online at itsallbiggerthanme.com. You can also email me, Tracy, Traci. So we have also Facebook and LinkedIn.
Yeah.